Hello everyone, welcome to the new podcast. Got Ron on it.
Can I do the... Hey everyone, welcome to the new podcast. I'm hosting.
Okay.
Now.
I got my hand. I'm holding my hand for audio listeners, and Ron's not gonna pick me, I guess. So what do you want to say then? Okay, Ron's now for audio listeners. Ron's holding his hand up. Ron, you can talk.
I just wanted to bring up, I'm less of it. I don't really want to be a guest. I just want to make sure this. I'm more just to keep you.
Ron's here. This episode doesn't matter if he's not the next.
Just pretend I'm not here.
He's not Oliver? A guest, but he's kind of.
I'm not a guest. Okay, Oliver. Use more hand gestures for the audio listeners.
Am I using hand gestures?
Use more.
So, listen. I got a story that I want to tell you, Ron. I was walking this long, okay? This long.
Dude. Oh.
For this amount of time. And if you're watching, you'll know exactly what I mean.
So like that or like that?
Well, both.
You see what I'm doing with my hands? I'm going from here to here.
Second, yeah. Second is how long I was walking. And I was walking, and I had a case, and I ran it through. Ron just pulled a funny face for audio listeners. And I was walking with Ella, and I pulled my case full of clothes. Audio listeners, Michael is calling me, dumbass bitch.
Oh, for visual listeners, look at how much water I can drink.
Oh. So Ron's now drinking a lot of water. Ron's stupid fucking bitch. I'm not gonna cut it. None of this is getting cut out. This is all good.
For audio listeners, this isn't getting cut out. This is all good. Can you call Michael?
I think we should do a podcast where he can. I'll invite him to the call and tell him that we're doing a podcast.
And then we can retrospect live on the podcast.
No, I'm calling him in a bit. I think honestly it'll be a bit much for Michael. I don't think Michael's capable of. He's
like a lot going on. There's audio, and then there's
there's audio and a visual aspect to this, but gaming is more just like your keyboard and mouse. Oh, okay. So I've got my first question. I think we should ask each other questions. It should be like an interview format, but back and forth.
For the audio listeners.
Real life war or video game war? Oh wait, I'm Oliver. This is Ron.
Okay.
Ron. So
okay,
real life
is
war
Ron
or video game war? Yeah.
Just so the audio listeners can identify who's talking. This is Ron.
The person who just spoke is the person who's Ron. Not saying that the person who just talking. Yeah, not me. I'm Oliver. My voice. This way. Hello, Oliver. So real life war or video game war, Oliver?
No, you're Oliver. I'm Ron.
Oh, Ron.
Okay. So, I have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
Real life war or video game war?
Damn. Honestly, no one's ever asked me that back.
Who's talking?
Oh, I'm Oliver. Oliver is talking. So yeah, no one's ever asked me that back. I've only ever asked. So my answer would be, and now hear me out, real life war. Now it sounds bad, but my reasoning, the people you're killing are real. It's having a real world effect, not only on the world as a whole, but on individuals, like individual families are feeling the impact of losing a loved one. And video game war, I don't want to say it's for nerds. I more want to say it's for losers. So, for the audio listeners, Ron is just sitting still. Doesn't want to, just not on.
Okay, I had an answer to your question that you asked earlier.
Oh yeah, well, what did I ask? Real life war, video game war? Okay, what's the answer to that?
So I would say real life war.
Okay.
Now hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
It is much funnier to kill in real life than in a video game.
Okay. Okay, let's bring it back because I actually want to edit my answer a bit for the question
Oliver,
you
this
asked.
podcast is unedited.
Okay, well, in retrospect, this is a retrospective.
Yeah,
So-
for editing people, this is not edited.
For English speakers, we're speaking English.
for people from Britain, duh.
For fat people, I mean, Lord.
Dude, cut it.
Sorry. Yeah, I will cut that bit out.
Belly Bro gets a hold on this, it's gonna eat it.
we can't start talking about Belly Bro because then it'll be nothing else.
I know.
Yeah.
The entire podcast.
He will eat the entire podcast. Belly Bro would be like, no, nothing else. I want everything else, probably.
For audio and visual listeners, he's fat.
When Belly Bro went to the store and said, "Will there be anything else?" He said no because he had already eaten everything else.
Belly Bro can't fit in the store.
Yeah, Belly Bro can't store himself anywhere, so he's just always nowhere.
Belly Bro. The only way Belly Bro loses weight is when he's too fat to find food.
You know how I lose weight? I could probably lose weight from telling, but I feel very nauseous right now from just how fat he is. I mean, it's just making me laugh.
For skinny people at home, Belly Bro's
for people who haven't heard a lot, Belly Bro's fat. So for mathematicians, Belly Bro stopped eating tracing paper a little while ago.
For mathematicians, 3.1475, and you get the idea. That's Belly Bro.
But for literature, for people who like big books, writing loads, probably isn't as much as how big fat. So
Belly Bro wanted to be a mathematician because he heard about the whole pi equation.
Shit. Belly Bro wanted to be a mathematician when he heard about the pi equation, but then he realized about the tracing paper. He became a lumberjack because it's a thicker amount of.
So he could easily bite through a tree.
When Belly Bro when he heard of broccoli. Hey, okay, so the Belly Bros maybe we'll talk about that later. Belly Bro can't wait till later to eat though. Fat.
Professional listeners at home.
You know, Belly Bro is so liberal, he broke the fucking scales. Like, seriously.
Belly Bro's a liberal because he's so liberal with his
shit. No, okay. We've been okay, no one knows what we're talking about, and this is probably a good thing.
Okay, we'll explain. There's this fat guy.
Okay. Wait, I'll tell you my story that I was gonna tell at the beginning of the podcast. So,
Okay.
I was walking along, right, and had my suitcase behind me, and it got caught. And I was like, "What?" And I heard in the distance like a moan, like, "Oh!" I was on a big hill, and I kept walking over. No spoilers.
Okay, it is Belly Bro's dick. But
Yeah, it's the joke is I keep walking over big mounds and there's fat lumps, and then it turns out the thing my briefcase got caught on was his dick, and the whole earth is him. I find his face, and he's like, "You caught your dick in my in a briefcase."
For audio listeners, a briefcase is like something you put stuff in.
Yeah, you
Okay.
put stuff in, and hopefully you don't spill like any juices or anything in, because then you'll have like literal hours at a motel when you should be going home and rearranging your first week setup. For non-dream loggers, that's a dream that I had.
For deaf people, everything they listen to is a podcast.
For deaf people. For deaf people, we're alive, bitch. Fuck you.
It's really not hard.
Yeah, just fucking keep breathing. I mean, I'm like, fucking dumbass.
For Alzheimer's people who forgot to breathe. Oh, just get over yourself.
This goes to fucking everyone who has ever died. Like, you fucking dumb. Like, serious. I've been alive for like my whole life, and it hasn't. So fucking stupid.
Dude, sorry, my head hurts. Oh.
How come? What were you thinking about?
Belly Rose is such a.
I think part of the funny comes from the fact that anyone who's still watching is only listening to just trying to figure out what's going on. Everyone else has just clicked off. Like, what the fuck was this?
It's really okay. Should we? Belly Bro's a fat guy.
Yeah, let's establish that the reason that this is funny is because Belly Bro's fat.
Can we get into
Are we
politics?
fat shaming? Are we fat shaming by constantly berating this one guy for years and years, calling him fat?
Well, we're not berating to him.
Yeah, we're berating in a public
behind
platform for everyone to hear, so it's fine.
Oh, he griefed our Minecraft world.
He did grief our Minecraft world, so I think he deserves the position he's put himself in.
Which is orbit.
His orbit. I like the position he's put himself in. It's omnipotent. Is that the right one?
Oh, he's got a really good view of the universe.
He's the only guy who gets the big picture. And by that I mean he's the only one who's big enough to carry the big picture from a picture store. No one else can carry it. Belly Bro's really fucking strong. Have you seen he's been working out recently?
Yeah, I saw him working out his jaw muscles. Like every time I talk to him.
Yeah, I heard he hacked into Mammoth Thomas's Twitter and YouTube and stuff because he was real jealous of how fit he was getting. It's like, how do I do this? And he saw like loads of comments from this one guy called Ron House saying like about dumbbells or some shit, and he's just been working out ever since.
Now we're making inside jokes.
No one is gonna get any of this, but I don't give a shit. Fuck you for listening to this.
For listeners that are retarded,
a dumbbell is something that is for dummies. Fuck you. There's this guy called Mammoth Thomas who works out, and then Ron's been commenting on everything that he ever does, saying about barbells or some bullshit. So the joke is that Belly Bros started working out because he hacked into Thomas's social media and saw the comments about. I guess the reason I mentioned it is because that's something that I knew no one would get.
Well, the first Thomas thing was actually he tweeted like around Christmas.
Oh, Thomas Mammoth. This links into something I want to talk about later, the retrospective. When we do a retrospective on that, keep talking.
Okay, he tweeted around Christmas. He's like, it sucks that seeing my family means I can't lift barbells.
Right.
And then Sam replied, and he put, "Why not just bring a barbell?"
That's a really good comment.
Then I've been tweeting and replying to every post of his.
And Thomas is the guy who was in the last retrospective, which we'll get to soon, I guess.
He's never responded to it.
Yeah, he only really responds to my shit when it's actually something of value, which is rare.
Can we get him on the cast?
Who?
Thomas. Good.
If I mean, I don't like him. If you make your own podcast,
Okay.
can you have your own podcast where we review this podcast?
Yeah, we'll be like those podcasters who review other podcasters.
Yeah,
we'll be like that. But we review
I found out recently. The reason that they watched mine and Frankie's is because Frost Drive sent it in to them. I've got a comment. Shall we start? Can I read some comments?
Yeah, let's read some comments, Holly.
So I'll read that one. About it, I think. Oh yeah. Okay, so on my last podcast, I got a because I talked about those guys. Go back to that one, okay. And Frost Driver commented, I laughed so much when listening to the podcast roast, which is what they did on a podcast I did with Frankie, and he says it's because he sent it in. So that's the comment. Yeah.
Oliver.
Frost Drive also said, when you read podcast tips about blah 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 fucking bullshit, just end the podcast once you gotta take a shit. That's his advice for this one. And I do need to take a poo, so maybe.
Oh.
Maybe
Well,
not now, but like when we end it, it could be because we need a shit.
For audio listeners, that was a fucking perfect.
For audio listeners, I found it funny.
Audio listeners are so retarded.
Oh, I got a comment here. I got a comment from Herfort saying, I find that spilling water is a useful life hack for cleaning urine stains. That was from Herfort's.
I don't think that's spilling at that point.
It's like a deliberate cleaning. Ella asks, can I be a guest sometime?
We don't do like women.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be, like right now, if you can see the screen, it's like there's two, and it's like a third, it wouldn't fit, like there's a thin slither down between mine and Ron's webcams, and
like, yeah, like
if you can fit,
we've just established that to audio listeners, like who's who, so it'd be kind of complicated to add a third.
Which perk is that?
For what?
Who's who? Which perk is that? What perk that does?
Which perk?
That's another in-joke for audio listeners.
Like, for zombies.
No, but Ella will be a guest at some point. I think, honestly, I think the only thing holding us back from doing that is that I have so many people who want to be on the show. I'm just playing. Only one person, and it's Billy Brody's taking up the whole list. Listeners. Yeah, Ella will come on. Ella has to come on. Now she said that she can't get out of it. Her force comments another one. So no dot. So dot. The first podcaster said to the other podcaster, in quotes, why don't we put our pods together and then we'll be like two peas in a pod?
The fuck?
Dot. Like P and T. Dot. Yeah. Dot. Like P from a sweet P from a sweetie sweet T. Now it's like a whole line of dots. Done deal, more dots, you're in.
Can we get her force on there?
I think we should get her force on it. He quit YouTube a while ago, but he's like the most dedicated fan for this channel. So what do you think of that comment? It's not, I haven't really got any questions, I'm just reading the comments.
Herfort's always brings the good comments. For audio listeners.
I just read Herfort's comments.
Can I read the comments on Thomas on the Bromus too?
Yeah. I'll tell you when I'm done with the bullshits. Fuck you.
Yeah. Okay.
Jack and Duran. I don't know if you know this guy. He said, man, bronies are so gross.
Can we just, Oliver?
I'm sorry.
It's not that I... Just continue. It's not a bit...
Relax Connor says that he likes the cube spin too. He likes the cube spin. That's a comment.
Oliver, what do I do with the shirt?
The shirt?
Do I take it off?
I don't think it looks very good.
Well, what do I do?
I think maybe if you spill something.
Okay.
Clean it up.
This is. I'll do it later.
Okay. Yeah, we need to have a clip. Should we both spill something? Do a YouTube clip where two podcasters both make the same mistake at the same time.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, I'll act like I'm reading Sam's comment, and then.
Yeah, we gotta be candid.
Yeah, I'm leaving all of this in, by the way, us discussing it, but I will cut it to the part where...
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll cut that bit out and make it shorter, so, like, starting, like, now, I guess. Oh, Sam commented, talk about what life would be like if you pick food. Oh! Oh!
No! What?
No!
No!
Run! Oh!
Let me try that again.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try again.
Oh no!
Oh! Oh
No!
shit! My top is
Dude.
soaked, dude. It's soaked through. I hope, Ron, you're wearing something pretty embarrassing. That's a real embarrassing T-shirt under there.
I didn't bring it back up.
Ooh, soapy. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to take this off. It's kind of cold in my room. I'm drenched now.
Do I just?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe just. Yeah. Let's go low.
For audio listeners?
No, for visual watchers. You have to get for visual watchers. Ron's as you can see slouching. For audio listeners, Ron's not saying anything and not doing anything.
Hey guys, for autistic people, I'm smiling.
I think we should have a thumbs up and thumbs down. So,
what's going on?
Yeah, for autistic people, I'm pretty good right now. Sam says, talk about what life would be like. You pick one food to live without. Basically, don't read into the question too much. Stop reading already. So what would your life be about? Like, if not for food? I didn't really read the question properly, but
yeah, I'm not really sure what if I didn't have food.
Yeah, well, let me read into it a bit more. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I'm gonna have to say, if I didn't have food. If I didn't have food in general, just had water, I guess from now I could maybe make it a month. Probably not though. I probably would die. Oh, Monade! For visual watchers, Monade.
I need you to take some to the car.
Monade is joining the podcast.
I spilled water on my shirt. It was a really big deal, Mananda. She walked away. For audio listeners, that's Mananda.
This podcast is shit.
Oh, this is a really good podcast.
Yeah, so, fuck you, Sam. This question's dumb.
That was a stupid question. Sam's banned from the podcast.
Yeah, Sam, don't fucking leave any more of your bullshit comments. I'm trying to skim through these. I laughed so much when you listened to blah, 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 blah. The next clip should be podcaster spills water on cock. Shit. Okay, we'll do that next quarter. Oh, Ron actually did do that. Oh, I did too. I got a little bit on my cock too, dude. That's for audio listeners. Ron has a big jizz stain on his cock.
Yeah, I don't really want to get into it, but I did ejaculate.
Ron didn't really want to get into it, but then the cock got into the jack.
It was. I don't want to. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to read the ones for the second retro? That was the comments we got on. That was a whole bunch of shit. But whatever. Okay, now not the comments, just the idea of reading comments and coming to no conclusion. But
yeah, we have 3 on Thomas on the Brahmas.
Yeah, so this is the last video, Thomas on the Brahmas. I guess we're doing a retrospective on Thomas on the Brahmas 2, a retrospective. In retrospective, what I would have done differently.
Okay, Fresh Drives. Shut up. Fresh Drive said, "Ha ha 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 ha! Oh my God, this is funny on so many levels," and the ending is a good climax.
That's a reference to when Thomas started jacking off. Oh. Wait, read her first comment.
No, I'm gonna read your replies. Thank you, Frost. I'm glad you enjoyed the retrospective. So, what did you mean by that?
Well, in retrospective, I should have maybe just said I'm glad you enjoyed this retrospective, because by saying I'm glad you enjoy the retrospectives, I'm implying that he enjoys all retrospectives, and he hasn't even seen all of them yet. There's plenty that aren't uploaded yet that we will get around to uploading, and then we'll do a retrospective on.
Yeah, it's just impossible.
This is fucking impossible.
Fort said, at 8 seconds in, he's not interested in pizza, all caps, or whatever you're eating today. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, dot, 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 dot. He wants the scoop on your pizza poop. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
So that's a reference to where in the video on Thomas on the Bromance, Thomas does want to eat my poo the whole time, but it's very unspoken, and her thoughts is always very good at like getting the truth out of people, I've noticed. And
you replied her thoughts. Your comments usually really upset me. The hard truth is I love this comment because of how true it is.
So that's all there is to say about that.
No, he replied. He said he replied 22 minutes ago.
Oh shit.
I have no comment on your comment. I refuse to get involved in politics.
Dude! Oh my god! So I just did a first week where I had cocksicles, like frozen cock dicks.
Amanda scared me.
Whoa. I should have really done some what did he say? Polydicks? Oh, if you're leaving, can we end it real quick? Can we end the podcast if you're leaving?
I can leave.
Are you going? Do you have to go?
There's one more comment.
One more comment, okay.
What do you guys think PewDiePie's dog's name is?
Oh, who commented that? Who commented that?
Me.
Well, wait, you got a reply though. What's that reply?
Magic Pants said, "I hate you, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, dash, from Ella."
Oh, shit. Okay, well, maybe she shouldn't come on if she's like, she hates you.
We should have Billy Bro on first, once we get the
budget.
budget.
Okay, no. If we're getting someone on, I think we should... What?
Once we get the budget to get a wide enough angle lens to fit up.
Dude, I've been talking to NASA, but they're too big. They all have dementia because they've been thinking about... I told them about Belly Bro, and they all caught a case of the Alzheimer's because Belly Bro is just... They are NASA scientists, but Belly Bro is just such a big concept. It's just... Oh, shit. MONADE just slammed the door.
Take it to the car in the back. Put it in the back seat. It's going to go to Grandma's basement.
I will do that, Amanda.
You shouldn't even be on your computer socializing because you're supposed to be in trouble. You're ditching school.
I'm not ditching school.
You are ditching school.
Oh, I'm ditching school.
How are you? You're not in school right now.
Yeah, but with consent from you.
It's not consent. You didn't get consent from me.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't get consent.
You pooped in the bathroom to where I couldn't even get
I pooped this morning, so that gives you...
You kicked me out, and I couldn't shower. And then I was like, Menendez, should I just tell...
Okay, that's the new short. That's the short. Oh my god.
Podcaster get mom.
MONADE. Is this going to be called MONADE Goes Off moment? I don't know.
Mo podcast. No problem.
Podcaster's mum goes off. So that's it, guys. Check out. Can't wait to see you next time.